Right, I'm going to do the fish finger challenge again because we did it once today and I used a extra who wasn't up to the job. So now I'm going to do it on my own. So finally I'm going to do the fish finger challenge. So our contestants, and they do look like couples on Love Island. We have the Hearty Fish Company, fish finger, 70p, just under 250 grams. Cod mince, 64% cod mince. So they're 250 grams, 64%, but they're cod mince, not fillet or fish, or fillet as you say in the UK. Going slightly more expensive, we have the Tesco fish fingers, £1.20, so well, it's getting on to twice as much. They are bigger though, 300 grams for 10. Whisper, careful, rather than 250 grams, so you get a bit extra, 30 grams per fish finger, not 25 grams, and they're still 64%, but they've gone down to pollock, not cod, rather than the mince. They look slightly more suntanned, just like Peter Stringfellow. Moving to the right, we've got more. Whisper, I'm going to get your Kong in a minute, just stay there, yeah? Did you fart? You did fart, didn't you? Oh God, that stinks. Oh. Alright, let me get your Kong and then we'll sort you out. Hold on a minute. Right, we'll just keep looking at those. Right. Where's your Kong go? Oh, where's my bloody put it now? Well, there it is. God, oh, that whiffs, that does. Dude, this is like the interlude in the old days where you had the potter's wheel, but rather than the potter's wheel you have Andy's dog that has a whiffy bottom and some fish fingers. There you go, big boy. Right, off you go. Good lad, off you go, good boy. Right, he's off. He's off and running. Right, there, where were we? Right. Cheap ones mince, the really cheap ones, but not mince. They're pollock, not cod. 300 grams at 250. Right, going back to these. These look have quite a good coating actually. We'll have a talk about that in a minute. 64% again, as all the Tesco's ones are. 300 grams again, rather than 250 for those. And also cod, but we've gone up to £1.74. So it's like 2.5 times the price of those. Because it's not minced, that's all the offcuts obviously. Now moving down to the bottom line, we have the Captain's Bird's Eye. So you're paying for the brand name here rather than the own label stuff. So the ones on the left are the pollock again. We've gone down from 64% to 58%, and we've lost 20 grams, which is a bit of a cheeky one from the old Captain. Yeah. Yeah, not very happy about that because it's £2.5 rather than £1.20. So you're paying an extra 80% for less fish and less weight. And finally we have the full Monty, the Bird's Eye cod fingers. Cod, they still only 280 grams and they're 58%. They're £3. So that's still like 80% more than the Tesco's ones. So let's have a look at the coating and the thickness. Never mind the quality, let's feel the thickness. So the mince ones, the coating looks alright. It's a bit slap happy, isn't it? You can see some spaces there. I guess for 69p that's not so bad. These look more done in a factory, don't they? Or rather, those look handmade. These look like a robot did them. That's quite good. They're a bit thicker, I think. Well, they are 50 grams more, so that's where you can see the 50 grams goes into it. These ones, this coating looks actually different to those. I don't know if it's done in the same factory. Same thickness, better coating. So those are my favourite at the moment. These look a bit artificial. They look quite good, and the cod as well. It's £1.74 rather than £1.20. And now we're getting to the Bird's Eye ones, and these haven't been on the beach so long, have they? They're a bit less tanned. Look there, the coating's good though. You can't complain with that. It's very uniform. It's got the good texture. Yeah, you can just about see where the 20 grams has gone to. Not very much so. You wouldn't notice that if you were just buying them. Oh, I'll just buy me Fishfingers. And that one looks the same, quite good. Obviously done in the same factory. Perhaps a bit more bubbly, but that might have been a one-off. Yeah. Yeah, pretty similar. So, from looks-wise, I think these two look the best. I think the coating looks the best. A bit handmade looking. They're both thick, rather than that's very thin. And that looks a bit artificial with a Peter Stringfellow's suntan. And that looks a bit wishy-washy and not quite as good as that. So just looking at them, I go, well, I'm forgetting the cost, those two. Looking at the cost, yeah, well, those are amazingly priced actually. Right, I'm going to guess now before I taste them all. And it's not a blind test, obviously, because I know what they are. And looking at the cost, I would say that's my favourite. It looks good. It's £1.74 rather than, and it's cod rather than £3. But can you taste the difference between cod and pollock? Cod and pollock. I'm guessing you can taste the difference between mince and a proper fillet of fish. But then again, that's so cheap. If you had it on a fish finger sandwich, would you notice? I don't know. If you had them just like that, you probably would. If you had a fish finger sandwich, probably not. Right, I'm going to fry them because I prefer I've got a big pan out. That's Andy's big pan. I've got a bigger pan in the shed. It's for doing paella. It's got 2 handles. It's huge. God, my wife hit me with that. Oh, I've been knocked into Jupiter's orbit. Right, toodles. Back soon.